already too late. Oh, yes, yes. It won't make sense. So, no, no. Hello, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. How are you all doing? Today, na phone I want you to enter. Good evening. How you all doing? Are we all doing fine? Are we all doing great? What's happening? What's bubbling? Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How we all doing? What's happening? I don't want your phone. How is everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. We want to come and talk some sense to ourselves. We're going to be paying attention. We want to come and talk some sense to ourselves. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening all. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? I'm greeting you as you are greeting me. Yes, I'm greeting you all as you are greeting me. How is everyone doing? This evening we want to come and talk sense. You know, I have another. I probably might do another show. I'm not 100% sure yet. Don't let me promise. I am not 100% sure yet if I will come and do another show. It depends. How is everyone? How are we all doing? How is everybody? Are we all good? Are we good? Are we fine? Ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wá? La 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 ṣe wá? How una dey o? Hope you all had a good day at work. It's been a very busy day for me. When I say very busy, I mean very, very busy. The show I want to do this evening na show of where we go talk common sense to our head. This is particularly, it's not just for those in diaspora. This is for everybody. Whether you are in the diaspora, whether you are diaspora, whether you are in Nigeria, wherever you are, even if you are in Africa, well, it's not just targeted at Nigerians alone. This evening's show is a show of let us come and do family meeting. You know family meeting, no be the Fayose kind of family meeting, no be Regina Daniel kind of family, no be Regina and Nedu Nwoko kind of family meeting. Let us come and talk sense to ourselves. Like I said this morning when I did a show. Hello Afolaki Azan, how are you, sweetheart? How is everything? Like I said this morning when I was doing show, you know, we were talking like play, we were talking. You see, you will not give yourself rest. You turn yourself to work clock. Iṣẹ́ lagun ṣekú. You know that way they say, na work clock they do until it peme. Na the case now we wan discuss today. You want to save everybody. You want to wear Superman hats. You want to be Superman. You want to be Batman. You want everybody to like you. You want to extend a hand of help to everybody. You are helping everybody but yourself. If you look at yourself, this is not about those who are in the diaspora alone. Of course, the example we want to bring today is somebody who is in the diaspora. And we have many, many numerous cases like that in the diaspora. We have a lot of cases of what I want to discuss like this in the diaspora. There was a case, so there's a case that is currently the Nigerian community in Gloucester. They put out an information finding. There is a Nigerian man. It's not clear at what stage the man relocated to the UK. The Nigerian man they found his remains inside his apartment after 5 days. That means say the man don kpai 5 days ago. After 5 days na they found his remains. I know say as I talk am now, some people go say God forbid. Hey ya, have you check yourself? Are you that kind of person? We don't know what really led to his kpaying, but one thing is very clear. We don't know whether there's health concerns. We don't know whether there's an underlying health concerns. If there is, most likely is not is not necessarily paid attention to his health. And one thing I know, because of the kind of job I do, one thing I know is a lot of us Africans, we don't prioritize our health. We do everything but prioritize our health. A lot of us, for whatever reason, best known to us, we want to wear the Superman cape. We want to be Incredible Hulk. You know that Incredible Hulk? You know when we were young, there used to be this imaginary share that movie I go even call, I don't even know what to call it. Incredible Hulk. Remember Incredible Hulk? That guy, he will be normal. Then when he wants to go and save somebody, he go come change to green. He go tear all in cloth wey dey him body, go change to green. Remember that movie? I don't even know whether to call it a movie because I can't remember. I don't know how to class it. But it is called Incredible Hulk. You can Google it, I'm sure. Google will show you what Incredible Hulk looks like. Incredible Hulk, exactly. Tolu Benson, good evening, sis. How's your day? Incredible Hulk wants to save everybody. You have a Superman who wants to save everybody. You have Batman who wants to save everybody. All these people, they have something in common. They want to save everybody, but themselves, they are not able to save themselves. If you cast your mind back to the days of Incredible Hulk, sometimes he will be trapped in a place. He has saved everybody, then he is trapped. He will now be looking for how to save himself. Remember that cartoon, Voltron, Defender of the Universe? Now, so Voltron, you don't say if the 5 lions, is it lion? I think it's lion. If the 5 lion does not complete, Voltron cannot function. A lot of us, let's start from those of us in the diaspora. We have migrated to the diaspora. Let me start from those. Wonder Woman. Thank you, Gary. Tolu Blessing. Tolu Benson. Let us start from those. First and foremost, those of us in the diaspora. I always talk about migrating smart. When people want to migrate to the diaspora, a lot of our people, we no go plan am well. We just hear, UK, everybody is coming to UK. Now so everybody go dari ara wọn like Fulani, like Maluk Fulani. We go dari ourselves, we call UK. We no even understand the context. You have forgotten that visiting a country is totally different from living in the country. The same thing too happens, like whether it is United Kingdom, America, Australia, whatever country. You will hear people, they will say, this country is where everybody is going now. A lot of people that migrated, they did not migrate with clear plan. They did not migrate with futuristic plans. The only futuristic plan wey they get is once I don comot for Nigeria, anyhow, I go settle in. They are forgotten that when you are leaving Nigeria, when you are leaving Africa, your support system becomes shaky. It becomes very, very shaky. Because as Africans, we have a communal lifestyle whereby we have aunties and uncles, whether we related, you don't have to be related to them. It is a common thing. No be small something, Tolu Benson. They don't migrate with common sense. It is a common thing that when people are migrating, in Africa, we have auntie, we have uncles. Your neighbors, You know, it's natural that your neighbors will step in. You know that support system that we have in Africa. It is normal that as young couple, if you're a young couple, even if you are just ordinary bachelor of Spencer, you know, you will have neighbors, maybe people that will take the role of parent figure in your life. It's not necessarily the people that gave birth to you. It's possible that you will have one, maybe your neighbor who is older, maybe sees him, he or she might take the role of a mom or a dad, or uncle or auntie. Okay, they might start cooking for you. They will say, sissy me, or my darling, you don chop, have you eaten? They will cook food, they will bring for you. Or they will, if they don't see you, maybe they are used to seeing you around and they do not see you, somebody will come and knock at your door. You know who will call it nosy? Those of us who live abroad will say it's nosiness. It's not nosiness, you. They will come and knock at your door. How are you? I remember when I used to live alone, I get neighbors, they will come knock my door. Mama, so and so, how are you? We have not seen you today. We have not seen your child. You know, it's just natural. That's our culture. That's our African communal culture. They will come and tap your door. Okay? And, you know, they will check on you. And you are almost like families. I remember there was a time, my late maternal grandmother, she was visiting Jos. And I think she came in very, very late at night. Then Jos was not what it is now. It was very, very late at night. And she arrived, you know, at the car park. And she said, I'm going to so and so place. And somebody, the person didn't know her from Adams. The person said, if you are going to this area, okay, I will take you. In the dead middle of the night, the person took my grandmom and make sure I will never forget, the person brought her to the front of our door and chapped the door. He's a total stranger, but the person wanted to ensure that Mama was safe, you know. And then Jos is not even what it is now. That was long before the Jos crisis. Okay, so that's how communal we are. You will see an elderly person carry bag, you will help the person carry their bag. You know, neighbors will cook, they will give you food. I remember my neighbor, when they cook, are you not, I've just made this thing, come and eat. You know, we'll eat together without anybody being suspicious of anybody, without you feeling uncomfortable. You can even leave your children in the house and say to your neighbor, mommy lagbaja, daddy whatever, please, my son or my daughter is in the house, or the children are in the house, kindly help me look after them while I go to, you know, whatever it is that you're going to. You know, we have that support system. Like for those, even when you have a baby, before your parents will come, or whoever needs to come and do a mugo, or whoever needs to come and help you care for your baby, you will see that immediately neighbors will step in. You will see the person that will help you bath your baby, the one that will help you that will help your wife to press her tummy. You know, that kind of, you know, there's that care there. And everybody naturally will take the caring role. You will have people that will take it upon themselves. They will be bringing pepper soup for you. They will be bringing original soup, you know, as a mom who has just had a baby. Even the man, even the father of the child, you know, they will step in, they will help until your parents or your family members, you know, that will come and resume their role. Okay? No, you know, but when we come abroad, when you hear gbagba na you dey, Oyo, 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 you're on your own. You can even be in your property, you no go see your neighbor. Let me let you laugh. When I moved to where I live now, do you know I didn't even know my neighbors? Of course, I know that I have neighbors. Okay? I never saw my neighbors until I think 5 years down the line that I lived in the property. Not because we didn't know that we were existing. It's just because every one of us are busy. Of course, I could tell that I have neighbors because you could tell with their cars and everything. You could tell we have neighbors. But one thing is also common. You know, when you have little children, a lot of time you don't make friends. But with your children, you begin to make friends because your people will know your children before they know you. That kind of a thing. When you come abroad, then for the first time, you will now start hearing, you know, normally, maybe in Nigeria or in Africa, you leave your children, you know, it's just natural. You leave your kids with your neighbor or with your friend, you know, and you leave them, the children will eat whatever is provided by the neighbor, whoever is caring for them. But over here na so you go dey hear allergy. What is the allergy of the child? What is ikini kan? What is ikini kan? You come dey look and say allergy be bawo. But that's where the realities are, because it's a different world entirely. Then suddenly child care becomes something that you suddenly realize, my life, I wish my mother, I wish my father. Then you now begin to realize that you don't have that support system, because neighbor, you can't just go and leave a child with neighbor. Go leave pikin with neighbor. Live with pikin with neighbor. No tell neighbor where you dey go. No give neighbor time of where you dey come back. And that time you go know what's up. When you hear, go and look for what's up. You know what's up. Na that time you go hear, you know what's up. Na so the thing be. Suddenly, then in Nigeria, you can just say to somebody, child safety jare. In Nigeria, you can just say to somebody, nle pẹ̀lẹ́ o, I'm going out o, my neighbor, I want to go and you are since you are picking the children, help me pick my own children. Wallahi, if your name no dey on the list of people wey go pick that pikin for school, that person no go pick your pikin o. He no go pick your pikin. So you suddenly realize that support system that you had in Africa, it has been stripped of you. And it's very easy to get caught up in child protection concerns, because maybe in Nigeria or in Africa, because I know my audience are not just Nigerians. In Africa, it's very easy to say, neighbor, please, I need to quickly rush to work. Can you please ensure, those children are cooking for themselves, they are doing this. Can you please ensure that they get to school? In the Western world, there is no avenue for that to happen. If they don't see you bring your pikin go school, or your pikin, maybe you have a child who is not, if your pikin are not properly dressed to school, the next thing, they find your attention. From your attention, then they might call you for meetings. From meeting, they go raise child protection concern if they have concerns about the children. And it's very, very easy to get caught up in child protection concern. It's very, very easy. That's how delicate the Western world can be. And a lot of our people, please bear with me. Let me break it down. A lot of our people, when they are migrating, they don't take all of these things on board. They are so naive to all of these realities. A lot of our people, remember back at home, if you are struggling, maybe by the time mama will come and do omugo, will come and help you look after your babies. Before mama will leave, you would have looked for people that outsource domestic staff, and you will get what we call a house girl or house boy, which is a nanny, to help you look after your pikin. And remember, in the African context, you don't have contract for your domestic staff. Your domestic staff will come. In short, you would have negotiated with whoever brought the person. Hi, Pilot David, how are you? Pilot Divide, how are you? Are you new? If you're new, please kindly subscribe to our channel. So that way, there's no contract with your domestic staff. Even driver, there's no contract with any of your domestic staff. Let us don't lie to ourselves. Contract do not exist. We will just employ the staff. In short, the staff, we are employing them in the fact that we are doing them a favor. You can do whatever you want. You can do it anyhow. You are in control of how you treat that staff. Meanwhile, in the Western world, and labor is cheap back in Africa. You can employ a nanny and decide how you are going to pay, where you are going to pay, when you will pay, and how you want to pay, whether you want to pay or you don't want to pay, how the terms of payment. There is contract loan. There is terms and condition, but that terms and condition is your own terms and condition. There is no ring fencing around it. That means to say you can do whatever you like with your domestic staff. You can hire and fire anytime you want it. You want. But in the Western world, first and foremost, to employ a nanny, it's not just something that you just wake up one morning and just carry phone. Hello, get me a house girl. It doesn't work like that. You have to go through the right channel. You have to look at pension scheme, national insurance number, social security, whatever. You are employing based on contracts, and you must adhere to your terms of contracts. That is how it works in the Western world. So it is not just auntie go and bring a child, uncle go and bring a child. No, you will have to do it in a proper documented way. And then your domestic staff has a right to go on holiday. The domestic staff, they have a right to annual leave. They have a right to phone sick. And there's no law that says your domestic staff have to leave. In short, if you want a living domestic staff in the Western world, there is a cost to it. If you want the one that will be going and be coming, it's not just freelance go and come. You will define it. Is it 1 hour service you want? Is it 2 hour service? Is it 24 hours? Whatever service you want in the Western world, you have to define it. It's not like Africa that it's a loose hand. They can stay in my house, they can go away. Hey, in the Western world, you define it's a contracted system. You have to define, and if you don't define it, they go carry you go employment tribunal. Okay, you can get into trouble. You get taken to employment tribunal, and of course, if your employee wins the case, you will pay serious compensation. That is how it works. But a lot of people, when they are migrating abroad, they don't take all of these things into consideration. So what do you see? Couples, they want to migrate. Okay? Couples want to migrate. Instead of them to migrate one after the other, plan themselves. And you know, in the African context, they say we should be colorblind ourselves and giving birth to as plenty as we want. Some people, they throw family planning inside bush. In the Western world, nobody advises you on family planning. When you look at the cost of child care, only you by yourself will start planning family. You will start family planning yourself. When you look at the rigmarole around, by the time you have 2 children and you are running from one after school club to the other after school club, and make God come catch you, let your children come and be sporty. As you are going from one event to the other, by the time you run around, when you hear run around, by the time you run around, nobody will teach you family planning. It is you by yourself that will teach yourself family planning. And when it also comes to when they start, there are different activities. And you know, in the Western country, of course, you cannot be going to work during school holidays. Hey, quick hello, ma, how are you, darling? How was your day? You cannot be going to work in the Western country and leave your children at home. Even during school holidays, you have to make room. You have to arrange child care. Okay? That child care, it comes with a cost. And if you decide you want to cut corner, you have a friend that will help you child care. Make sure that that friend can care for that child without any hiccups. Because if anything happen, that is when you will know that children that you are holding in your hand, they do not belong to you. So there are a lot of stuff in the Western country that it is not, you know, there are some things we take for granted in Africa. Because in Africa, we have a communal system. We take a lot of things for granted. You can even say to the children, oh yeah, go and play outside. Let me watch television. Go and play outside. You know, here, you have to have front garden and back garden. Even the front garden and back garden, it must be safe for the child. When you have a child, you must have eyes. Even in Nigeria, although, even in Africa. But because there are people to support you, it is not that obvious. But in the Western world, you must have eye all over your body. Because if there's any unexplainable mark on the body of your child, that is when you will understand that English speaking is not as simple as how are you. So a lot of people migrate without taking a lot on board. Also in Africa, remember, you can save up money and build your own house, and then even rent house, you don't have to pay rent monthly. Most of the pattern of payment is usually annually, or every 2 years, or every 4 years, or whatever it is that they do. You don't do monthly payment. The electricity bill sometimes is not like the Western world. Here, like in the UK, you can choose to pay monthly, you can choose to pay quarterly, you can choose to do pay as you go, whereby you are topping up. But whatever you do, you must have the funds to do it. Okay? And even if you are doing top up and you spend your emergency, they will cut your electricity. They know they follow person talk. The only person you'll be hearing at the other end of when you try to do it, the only thing you will hear is you have been directed to customer service. Then you start speaking to baby oyibo. You start speaking to the baby oyibo, recorded message. And you and I know that recorded message can be very, very frustrating. If you declare press 1, you whatever press 2, whatever. Oh, sorry, I don't understand what you are saying. I want to Alexa. Now customer service, all those animated debating, now in the be Alexa ni won. If you talk some things where Alexa no understand, Alexa go tell you, say sorry, I don't hear, I cannot understand what you are saying. I want to Siri, I want to Alexa. So therefore, when people are migrating, they need to migrate with common sense. But a lot of our people, we don't migrate with common sense. You are migrating abroad, a country where you have never been before, or let's even say you used to visit. When you are coming, you carry yourself and 5 children and 20 children, whatever amount of children, you carry yourself, you are coming in Odindi. The ideal thing to do is that one person comes in first. At least come in, settle down, and then your spouse joins you, and then you bring in the children. But na lie, our people will come like most people when they migrate in their 1 million and their 10 million. Then they carry themselves. They, of course, when they now arrive, they are now struggling. Childcare is there. Bill is looking at them, because in the Western world, it's either you are paying your rent monthly, fortnightly, or weekly. Okay? Your electricity, all the things that you used to cut corner, all those things that you didn't used to bother about in Africa, you are now having to bother about it here. Council tax is there. I don't know what they do in America. I've never lived in America. Council tax is there looking at you. What did they call it? Child care. For you that have children, child care is there. After school club is there. Swimming kinekon is there. Whatever is there. The list goes on and on and on. And of course, when you have little children, gbomo wa kini owo lo no ni. Okay? When you have little children, you know say little children, they don't send you, because like night they sit down. When you carry when you and your spouse carry on yourself to go carry them come, they don't send you. I am hungry when. Okay? Then remember, these children, while they are in school, during school holiday, maybe their friends are going on holiday. Their friends are going on. You have to keep activities going. You have to make sure that activities is running. So during school holiday, you have to keep them busy. And keeping them busy does not come cheap. You cannot go, hello Gloria, how are you? You cannot just leave them inside the house and be smiling. And you know, during school holiday too, those children, they can eat a whole house. That's why I always have a lot of respect for teachers. I won't lie to you. I have a lot of respect for teachers, because those children, you know, when they're on holiday, now so they come. Mommy, I want this. Daddy, I want this. They will be going and be coming. They will be going like a D. And so they go up and down, up and down, up and down. They go they shop every second, and you'll be wondering, is this how they shop while they are in school? That's not how they shop when they are in school. But unfortunately, when they are at home, you know, say children, they sabi press your button. That is how they, and you be hearing, mommy, I want to wash this. No, it did not allow me to wash this. Now they'll be reporting themselves every second. If they are much more younger, you will see that they will be reporting themselves every second. Me self, my own don't grow, it don't get rugmo. That's how they'll be reporting themselves every second. Mommy, Tom beat me. Hey, okay. Oh yeah, Tom, sorry. Mommy, Jenny told me shut up. And they will come. Hello, hello, Timileyin, how are you? He say, mommy, kini kan ṣe, na so you go do. And that is how you be. That's how you be. You will turn yourself to Judge Judy. Until they go to bed, you will turn to Judge Judy. You know Judge Judy. Na so you go dey settle case. The legal school where you no go, when you born children, you go legal school by fire by force. Because they go turn you to Judge Judy. Na so they go dey report themselves every second, every hour, every minute. Then you come and be hearing, I was watching this TV. It did not allow me to watch Kinika. Na so they go report themselves. That is their way. And of course, when they are very quiet, if they are even quiet, they are not talking. That is even the worst. Because you don't know what they are up to. You come begin, hey, you know easy. You come begin, they find them. This child is too quiet. What is this child doing? This child is too, that's how you will come and be looking for what is not missing. And maybe if you now eventually find the child, what are you doing? Maybe you don't carry your powder. Or you don't look your elubo. You don't look or you decide, say, now on top of your wall, you won't begin to draw, you want to do science's discovery. You can't dey draw rishi for your wall. Hello, Queen Esther, how are you? They will come begin to draw. If you no draw, if you be say go enter toilet, inside that toilet seat, now there you go decide, say you won't begin to play, they drink the water. So your eyes have to be everywhere. You know, when kids are quiet, they are performing some miracle in the miraculous. Then the ones that are older, then you also have the one when you will tell them, oh yeah, you are grounded, and they will be very happy to go and be grounded. What are they doing when they are being grounded? Do they have access to mobile phone? Do they have access to internet? And you know, children of nowadays, it is you that think you lock internet. They always have a way around it. So as a parent, you are constantly, it's not like Nigeria, it's not like Africa where you are coming from, where you will have your domestic staff that has taken away that role from you, where they will be the one running around, doing the this, doing the that. Then on top of that, you now have to go and do your job. Whether you are doing 9 to 5, hello Femi Toyin, how are you? Whether you are doing 9 to 5, whether you are doing shift, whatever it is that you are doing, you will still come back home, you will come and cook. There's nothing like, I'm so tired, I cannot cook. You will have to come and cook. You did not born you way. Particularly when you have family. So you and your husband now go turn teammates. There is nothing like, I'm an African man, my own is to sit down in the sitting room and be reading newspaper. Now lie. Okay? So there is that pressure. Because you have been stripped of that, where you are having those domestic staff who can support you, or your neighbors who can support you. I remember, let me make you guys laugh. When I first came to Scotland, I had this neighbor. I used to call her Granny. She's such a lovely lady. She's passed now. So one of the time I came back from work, and she said to me, I've made soup for you. And the Ekiti girl where I be, I don't forget myself. I think say na soup. In my head, I was still thinking of soup. Now so I carry eba. I enter my house. Now I make correct eba. Say she said I've made soup. E no quick don't know me. Wait till she dey talk. Now so I make eba. For my head, I don't dey think of okporoko. I don't dey think of ogbono. I don't dey daydream of okporoko, ogbono. Ilé alásèpọ̀, foriro. I don't dey think calm. Oh boy, make una laugh. Now so my neighbor, I can't go meet my neighbor. I carry bowl go meet my neighbor. In my head I was still like, this woman is so lovely. What does it mean? How are you? How is your day? So in my head I was like, this woman is so lovely. She has made soup. In my head, like I said, I don't make eba. Now so I reach there, now the woman carry Now I reach there, I carry bowl. Now she put the soup inside mug. You don't know wetin I see. She say she do Scottish broth. If you dey live for Scotland, you know wetin I mean. Na this broth soup. I no go lie give you. I no know whether to swear for the woman. Nuruddin, how are you? I no know whether to swear for the woman, because in short, I no even know wetin to tell. And the woman don karamo the thing. Theophilus, why are you doing like this to me? Na wetin I do you? No be small something. Good evening. Na so I carry, na so in short, my body weak. You see the hunger wey dey catch me, wallahi that hunger disappear. Na she come tell, he said, oh, if you see the way she karamo the thing. Na so I look the thing. I look am. In short, vex no gree me vex. And so I come look am. When I come taste, you know say they no dey put na this kind salt wey they dey put for inside their soup. Na so I taste the thing come dey bland. Me Ekiti, imagine omo Ekiti for inside winter where I dey anyway, needless to tell you say the wetin I call soup and wetin they call soup na two different things. That eba wey I make, I had to cool my temper. It was, I think, the weekend I had the time. Now I come sit down, come make soup, come make the kind soup where I suppose understand. I come make am. So you can imagine. I mean, she did it obviously out of good intention. But what did they call soup? Then I remember another thing is, you know, as a parent or as a migrant, they go say, come on, let's go for dinner. Ologbeno, when they say let's go for dinner in Africa, the person wey say let us go for dinner, e mean say go declare surplus. For abroad, when they say let us go for dinner, ologbeno, carry your credit, carry your card, follow body. Carry your phone wallet, follow body. They don't say make you no order. Now you go pay. When everybody don shop finish, olukaluku they go bring garri bill. Everybody go bring garri. They go bring bill for everybody hand. Ungwanu, this is your amount. They go split our money. So a lot of migrants came abroad, not realizing the difference in culture. So a lot of them got the culture shock of their life. You know, say for Africa, exactly, Tolubense. You know, in Africa, you have that support system. Then when you work from Monday to Friday, you can. Some people now from Wednesday their weekend starts. They go work. You know, there's work balance. They go work. They go relax. Go faji. Enter club. They don't say make you no enter club. Here nobody say make you no enter club. You go enter club with the notion say you know whether you are working the next day. So that club will say you go the calculator as you dey enter. So meanwhile, our people, a lot of our people migrated without thinking. And a lot of people, when they were migrating, I don't know whether they think say money dey for airport when they arrive. Say you get one boat wey they use it, they pack money. Some of them, before they left Nigeria, they have already borrowed. Before they left Africa, they have borrowed money. A very good example are those people who do COS. When you see them, they say they gave 20 million. The way that they call the million, you go and look and say, so you get this kind of money, now you migrate, you can't do this kind of job. Some go say na 20 million. Abishabu na hear when people they say they scam them. Some they say na 20 million, 30 million, 40 million. I say, on top say na one can do care. On top say na one can do waiting. They borrow money. They even say bank borrow them money. Some people will borrow money from friends and family. Then that friends and family, the moment they reach out, before when they are borrowing the money, I don't know whether they tell them within 2 months or 3 months we will pay back. So of course, when they now reach here, they will come they work like work clock. Now so you go see them. Now they go do money afternoon night like that's a doctor. Now they go to do shift morning afternoon night. They know they rest. They've forgotten that their body is like a machine. At a point, your body needs to rest. When they give you day off means rest. But because there's pressure from home, maybe they borrow money. Some people, when they arrive here, the kind of house they do not live in their country. That's when you come and hear, I cannot live in a shoebox. They will come go rent a house way big past their power. Some they go die at the mortgage, they go go get mortgage wey be say e big pass their power. And you know say those financial advisers, those financial broker, whatever they call themselves within our African community, they will be telling, they go, you know say they know the people that are new, so they will target them. You'll be hearing, you can borrow 7 times your wages, you can borrow 5 times your wages, you can borrow 10 times your wages. Of course, to collect the money no be problem, na to dey pay back, na the payback na be the koko. You will come and see that they will come and buy, they will go and buy property that they are not thinking that when you are buying in this country, this is not like na Africa. When you have a mortgage, to have a mortgage is not a problem, it is maintenance fees. Those expense, those unexplained, those unplanned expenses. Because when you have a property, landlord is not going to come and be repairing, you are the one to repair it all. If your tap will break, right, and you don't understand DIY, now so I remember one time that when I don't know what to even do my, okay, I think my sink got blocked. And the common sense me, I know apply common sense. I don't realize say I fit use YouTube. Now so I call plumber. It was a Saturday, so you can imagine weekend level. If you dey live UK, you understand what I mean. Now so I carry phone call on Saturday. Now the plumber call. The guy first of all tell me how much he be, and you go pay before they go come. Now so the guy tell me how much he be. Now I say okay, no problem. Now so the guy come. The guy just come. You know wetin the guy do? In short, that day I nearly cry. The guy just come. Now so he do the thing, shook it, he pour. Do you have hot water? I say yes. Now so I carry kettle. He pour water, put kidon porukwe. He put one iron like that, put her inside, bring her come out. All I am saying, within 5 minutes, he don't solve everything. Guess how much will I pay? £150. That day I don't know whether to cry, I've been to laugh. £150 for just 5 minutes work. Now I come ask the guy, say, what did you do? Now he tell me what he do. He can't tell me, he said ideally you could actually get an unblock gel. I don't know, say I fit carry gel, I fit go shop, go buy gel of £2.50. Mr. Mosu unblock gel, £2.50. Make her £2.50, £2.50. Make her carry and pour inside the sink. Now so the thing go work. I don't know. Now like that I take pay £150. So there are a lot of things that when you are getting mortgage, ordinary you cut grass. If you no sabi cut the grass well, you have to pay for it to be cut. If you go buy house wey get tree, you need wetin they call am, tree engineer to dey cut the tree, because you cannot just do Nigerian style. So like that. So a lot of people got themselves caught up in a lot of mess. Now, why am I saying all of this? I'm saying this because a lot of people, when they migrated, because they did not migrate with common sense, they turned themselves to war clock. And most likely, it's possible that is the case of this man that I want to tell you about in Gloucester. This man, we don't know what year he came to the UK. I'm guessing it's probably one of these newbies who came to United Kingdom. Let me tell you what happened. Make I read and give you. Pie of a Nigerian, the remains of a Nigerian who pie inside his apartment in UK found 5 days. After 5 days, now they find them. The person wey write the thing na Desire. He say the remains of the Nigerian citizen living in United Kingdom has been discovered inside his flat 5 days after a pie of an unknown cause. The man, whose name was given as Chowa Obigbe, was said to have pie in his home at Gloucester, where he was apparently living alone. A member of the executive of the Nigerian in UK community, popularly known as Oluomo Dabi, announced the sad news on his verified X handle, as he added that policemen received call from neighbor apparently following order. So the person the thing don dey smell. Smell dey come out from im room. You know say I tell you say you fit get neighbor make you no know who your neighbor be. But when anything happen, na that time you go know say you get am one baba insurance and iya insurance neighbor. They go come, na that time you go dey amazed the kind information wey they go dey give. It was gathered that through his international passport, so he's most likely a new migrant. Through his international passport revealed that he was from Imo State. No one knows his relative, neither does anyone in the UK know any member of his family. He also posted the driving license the man obtained in UK. He therefore said if anyone in Nigeria recognizes him or has any information about his family, such a person should help get in touch with them so that arrangement can be made to return his body home. So Lord Koshale go start GoFundMe. He wrote, Nigerians at home and abroad, please assist in any way you can. This is an urgent matter. This young man, Mr. Chowa Obigbe, sadly died in his home in Gloucester and was not discovered for 5 days. Imagine. At the moment, no one knows his relative or has been able to reach his family. He is said to be from Imo State. If anyone recognizes him or has any information about his family, please help us get in touch with them, or please send a DM so arrangement can be made to return his body. Imagine. Number one, the man lives alone. You know say if na Africa the man dey now, neighbor go don knock door. Kokoko, boda she, we no see you. You know that kind of thing. They go don knock door. Boda she, we no see you. Boda yellow, boda agba, boda lanko, you know they go don give am name. We no see you. They go don knock door. They no go leave am until 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. They go don knock door. This is where your realities are. It's even possible that the man overworked himself. It's possible that he has underlying health concerns and he has not necessarily paid attention to his health. It's possible, he lives on his own. Obviously, we've established that he lives on his own. The Igbo community is a very strong community, at least here in Scotland. They have a very strong Igbo community. But that yellow, now you know Gary Tolu Blense. The Igbo community is a very strong community. I think they just did their New Yam festival and everything. So normal, ideally, you would assume that people know him or people have identified him. We don't know if they've identified him. But this is the driver's license that he put out. But the cocoa of the matter is it's possible the man worked round the clock without resting. This was something that was very common for those of them. A lot of all these COS. I'm not saying it's not unique to COS people, but I'm just saying that this was a pattern with the people that came on COS visa, student, international students. They came, at a point, all of them they were dropping one by one, by, and then they drop, and we're like, what is going on? Why are you guys not resting? Hey, the man fi check para yin. It's even possible that this man is there working around the clock to provide for his family back at home. Again, we cannot talk about this thing without highlighting the role of black tax. Maybe he's there. For all you care, he's probably paying rent. He's paying rent, he's paying school fee, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's gathering all the money, he's sending it back home. Oh yeah, help me do this. Help me pay. Brother, good morning. Brother, my papa just get accident. He kinika. They go send. The man self go quickly go hustle. He go do shift. He go send money. I'm sure if they check his phone when they found him, I'm sure if they check his phone, message go don soon e go don soon for him phone. Somebody that needs help, somebody that needs money, somebody that needs this. He was busy running around and obviously did not prioritize himself. This brings me back to what I was saying at the beginning. You cannot be a Voltron for everybody. You cannot be a Superman for everybody. You cannot be a Batman for everybody. You cannot be superhero of everybody. You need to learn to prioritize yourself. It is not a selfish thing to have self-care. Self-care is not selfishness. Self-care is the best selfish need that you can give yourself. Is the best present you can give yourself. Yes, you can work around the clock. You can be working. Me that I'm talking to you. There was a time. Yes, I had my normal job. I had about 2 other jobs. I remember that my son will say to me, "Mom, you need to rest." I will say, how can I rest? This, that. I can't put spring tire for my leg. Until one time, after everything, one of the times I just sat myself, at a point my pikin go just look me. He go look me, go turn face. Now so later, one time I just said, let me rest, true. Hey, now so I can't begin the rest. I now went, hold on, no. So I'm not allergic to resting. I'm not allergic. A lot of us, we are allergic to resting our body. We don't understand the impact of rest. Or you will have annual leave. When you have annual leave in your job, instead of you don't have to travel to anywhere. Just rest. Make it an habit to rest. You will have annual leave. You will go and pick shifts. That is when you will remember, I joined agency. You will go work. So the annual leave that is meant for you to rest, you no go rest. Some employers, all these our agencies, now so they go call you. I was allergic. I no go like give una. I was allergic. There was a time I thought in my head that resting was a taboo for me. And so my pikin go, they look me. He will tell me, we say, "Mom, you need to rest." I will come dey tell am, say, "You don't understand." Now so I will come dey speak plenty English. When I went to go and see him recently, he was still laughing at me. We were talking about it, he was laughing at me. I will say, you don't understand. You don't understand. Kiniko. Now so I put spring tire for my own leg. When I started resting, and I thought, so I'm actually not allergic to resting. You don't see where person buy bed to sleep for that bed become problem for her. That was who I used to be. I'm telling you my personal story. That was who I used to be. There was a time I could count the amount of time I slept on my bed. Because I carry spring tire put for my leg. And there are a lot of people like that. Thank goodness. At a point, like I said, my pikin go call me. Later, na me come dey begin advise myself. He will just look at me, he will be laughing. And because I'm not used to it, so when I'm on annual leave, I then decide within myself. Sometimes I will just lie down. Okay, it is okay to lie down. Lie down. Enjoy yourself. Take yourself out. You don't have to buy anything. You can go out. You can actually go out on a wonder. Just get the bus. Enter public transport. Go out. Go and fill the cap. Go and feel the sunshade outside. Go for a walk. Christmas market today now. Carry yourself. Go look wetin dey happen. You don't have to buy anything. Just go and look for the fun of looking. Take yourself out. You don't have to buy. There's no law that say you have to buy something. You could just go out. Even enter bus. Enter bus for point. That is the beauty of Western world. Enter bus from where it starts to where it go finish. They enter the same bus back again. If you have a day pass, why will you not enter? Enter. Enjoy yourself. Look after yourself. Caring for yourself is not selfishness. Self-care is not selfishness. Self-care is called self-love. There are a lot of us abroad. We don't even know what is happening in our environment, because all we do now shifty. As you are now, only you go do back shift, only you go do front shift, only you go do twilight, only you go do night, only you go do this. Exactly, Timileyin. Only you go do all the shift. They don't sabi you say you be shishe. Yeah. They don't sabi you. In your agency, they go call you. They don't say if nobody pick shift. You must. You know they talk no. You go pick the shift. Even in your annual leave, they don't say you go pick. You no go ever talk no. You go come tell you to work clock. You turn yourself to, not be them. Like you turn yourself to work clock. You turn yourself to work clock. You walk around the clock. The people you say you are working for, all these people that will send you message, hello, please, can I get urgent 2K? Can I get urgent 1K? Can I get on the urgent kinikan? Now when this guy don't work now, all the people will go send a message. Bros, egbon, can you send me this? Can you send me that? They care. Life moves on. The moment you take your last breath, no matter how much you love, no matter how much people love you, everybody moves on. And that's where the reality is. They move on with their lives. You do ever see, as much as woman liking husband rich, as a widow, as much as widow liking husband rich, you no go ever cry. Say, you go say, okay, make I jump inside grave with the man. You no go do am. Vice versa too with the man. You no go love the wife. Say, you go say, okay, when they want bury the woman, I go jump enter grave with am. You no go do am. They go cry. When they say make they pour sand, so the woman go tadirege for back to pour the sand. Even parents, no matter how much you love your parents, you no go jump inside grave, say you won't follow them, go there. Don't you notice that when they do funeral, after you don't put the person for 6 feet, the next thing they go say they do a reception party. I mean, what they say they do. You go see the people wey just cry, wey don't cry. Hey, mommy mio, daddy mio, you see them. Now they go they do pamurege jigai, me rolling in dollar. Now they go they do one. Now they go they dance. That's to tell you that life goes on. The moment person cry, yes, people will cry. The person will cry. You know me say they no go shop. If they carry food come, the person go shop. They go carry food come. You go yeah. I will not eat. Ikinika. Oh yeah, try and even eat something. The person go shop. He go drink water. That tells you that life moves on. Like in my language, they say person wake pie. Na you own, na finish. Life goes on. Life moves on. If there's any lesson that I've learned in life, the best place to learn a lesson is to go visit graveside. Go to graveyards. There is young, old, middle age, whatever age, they are there. The rich, the poor. The ones who are very old, who have achieved in life, and the ones who never even made it to their second birthdays is there. When you visit a graveside, you know, when you go to a grave, that is when you go to a graveyard, that is when you know that life is nothing but vanity. All those people you will see, to my loving mother, my loving wife, my loving husband, my loving this, my loving that. Yes, they wrote it on their headstone. Those people move on. Look at it this way. When person cry, yes, your mother has, like me, my parents have cried. The mother cry. You go cry, or the next thing as you dey cry, you go call it. Okay, and let's go body one see mortuary. Cost. Why you are there crying? you're already planning what to do with the remains. You are planning mortuary. How much will it cost? How long are we going to put them? Are we going to put the person there? Okay, when is the funeral? We need to speak to Reverend Father. We need to shake in it. You're already planning it. In between that your grief, you are planning. That is life. That is what life is all about. And you know, the moment we begin to understand that, the better for everybody. Ẹni tó kú tiẹ̀ ló ṣègbé. The person wey kpai na him own, na him don go. Because people around, everybody around, the people that are left behind, they start planning. As they are planning, yes, at the funeral, wait keeping, you go see them, they go, everybody, they don't already plan. At least wetin they go wear, na part of planning. The casket wey they go buy, na part of planning. They go don plan everything. And as they do am, on the funeral, okay, agbe baba rele, agbe mama rele, fine, we hear. From there, they will go do sand to sand, dust to dust, abi na cremation, whatever they want to do, they go do am. After that, they go say they do after funeral party, abi na Thanksgiving. Then so they go do. After that one, the person fit say, okay, but after everything, they go say, okay, oh yeah, let us we'll do 1 year remembrance. That 1 year, you want them is everybody wey dey around the person, they no shop. Everybody don't shop. Life goes on. The person wey dey inside 6 foot, na him dey where he dey. Life goes on. If na cremation, he don already dey inside jar, tightly put in the jar there. Life goes on. That's what the moral of the story. The moral of this show is to get you to start thinking. You remember I told you, look at the case of that Ghanaian lady. She worked so hard with the 40,000 wey she saved. They say na just she do 40,000 wey she saved. Where is she today? She was not alive to spend it. This man now, if they go find out, he would have promised this. He would have, by this time next year I will do this, I will do that. Next month I will do this, I will do that. Where is he today? Now in they carry him picture put for outside now. Did they find family member we know him? Of course, now Olawo Loni. So it's possible you don't go see family member quick. But if they say, the man, when we got to his house, we found this so amount of money, wallahi, family member will turn up. But the moral of the lesson is there on his own. 5 days. Are you saying he doesn't have family members that could have called him? Are we saying that he doesn't have friends who would have called him? But hey, he was all by himself. All by himself. He's gone now. Probably he was working shift to shift. Probably he never gave himself rest. There are so many people on this table. Are you living above your means? If you are living above your means, of course, you go dey run. You go sorry motor kolu keke. You go enter car, begin dey pursue okada. Are you someone that maybe when you were coming, you go borrow money? Because they say people they borrow na money. They borrow money. The people wey come borrow you come begin dey ask you, yeah, come and give me back my money. You come begin dey run helter skelter. You come dey run kitikata. Shift to shift, back to back. And for Nigeria, and for those African agencies, because I cannot talk about this without talking about African agencies. All you African employers, that you'll be offering shift. You'll be using shift to punish your staffs. I gave you COS. I gave you COS. If you're not going to do this shift, we will not be giving you shift again. You will now make people not pay attention to their health. They will start running kitikata. They'll be working round the clock. Family members Your families will travel abroad. You don't even know how they are living. You start mounting pressure on them. Hey, can you say the roof of the house is spoiled? Can you come and do this? If the person no travel abroad, you no go do your roof. Now question, if the person no travel abroad, you no go do your roof. That's why I said we cannot all be no, there's no Superman anywhere. Don't make yourself Superman. Don't turn yourself to Jesus. Even Jesus, where the Christians they say, he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his own, that whosoever, emphasis on whosoever. Emphasis on that whosoever. That means to say, not be everybody na in comfort. It is whosoever. Your annual leave should be a time of rest. Don't start walking around the clock. Don't be allergic to resting. Learn to rest. Make it an habit to rest. Make it an habit to go to the hospital, to go and do health checks. A lot of people came, like one of these COS people, a lot of them came not knowing their health. A lot of international students came not knowing what their health status are. Go and check your health. Understand your health history. And if you have underlying health, put insurance in place. Anyway, may his soul rest in perfect peace. And hopefully, they find his family. But if there's anything you are taking away today from this show, learn to rest. Learn self-care. It is not selfishness to do self-care. Self-care is called self-love. Learn it. Protect it. Whatever you do, whether you are in Africa, wherever you are, learn to rest. You need to learn to rest. Don't be allergic to resting. And for those of us in Africa, because you might say, after all, it's only applicable to those in diaspora. It's a lie. Those of you in Africa, learn to rest. Don't carry everybody's body on your head. Trust me, if you carry everybody's body on your head and anything happens to you, life goes on. We were talking about Ayofayose yesterday. His family is Kiniko. Yes, the family are calling him out. What if they have become a burden on him? What if he chooses his self-love or self-care over his family? What if? We don't know. We are only going by what they are putting out there in public. Families can be quite horrible. Everybody will, some friends can be horrible. I don't know about you. You know, there are sometimes you have some friends or some associates. It's only when they need you that they reach out to you. They don't just reach you. Some people, they get this kind of friends. So be saying, urgent 10K friends. Now, when they need money, that time they disabi your number. They will never call you to even ask, how are you doing? What a life. Look at the man. Probably did not do much for himself. He was so focused on doing for everybody. We don't know. Please, don't make self-care. Don't be allergic. Make it your priority. Make it your priority. Because when you make it your priority, it works for you. All right. I think enough is said. Thank you, everyone. And have a lovely, lovely night. I don't know if I can come out again. I'm tired. There's actually a show I want to come and do one more, but I don't know. I don't know if I can. I will. But otherwise, it probably will just be tomorrow. All right. Take care and have a wonderful night. Bye.